Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Siba.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, now I'm not able to see you. The same thing happened the previous
No?
day. Yeah, someone has done something on your
Uh-huh.
camera side. Yeah, now
Yes,
it's
yes.
perfect. Now it's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Mm,
So today is the last day for a
mm.
strategic management module. It's going
Okay,
to be 1 month time. Yeah. So we'll
okay.
be covering the strategy management module. And after that, within next week, you'll be getting the
Mm,
first assignment. First assignment.
sure.
Okay. We'll be reviewing, we'll be giving you all the feedbacks and all the
Okay.
assistance for assignment. No worries. So today, what is the plan is just covering the managing team performance to support the strategy. We have
Mm,
discussed about strategic management
mm.
and strategy direction, strategic planning. So now, how to manage our team to support the strategy. That's also very vital and important. We will
Mm.
discuss that. Before that, I wanted to bring your attention to a
So,
terminology.
mm.
Yes, there
Yes,
is a
yes.
court. There's a court to be discussed from your side every week.
Okay. Yes, that's right. Um, just a minute. Okay. Do you want me to share it or
You can
just
share if
screen?
you have the content. You can share, no problem.
Okay. Just a minute. Mm, what's that? Just a second.
I hope my audio is clear, right? There is no issue
Very
with you.
clear. Yes, it's very
Perfect.
clear.
Very clear. Thank you. Thank you so much. I started using the same as you are using
Okay,
headset.
great. That's good. Okay, just a minute. How can I do that? Okay, share. Screen. Why is like that? Just a minute. I'm trying to adjust it. Why it's showing all this? Okay, let me turn this
No
one.
problem. You can take time. No
Yeah,
problem. Just
okay.
cool and just start.
Mhm. Just a minute. Right. I need to minimize it. Okay. I don't know. So, is it clear? It's showing now?
Yeah, it's clear. It's
Okay, so
one who is
opportunity.
running. Yeah, in the morning,
Uh,
this morning walk, I believe.
Yeah, that's good. Great work. Then uh, our quote today is opportunity don't happen, you create them. So this is Chris Grosser. He's a photographer. But from this quote, also we learn that opportunity are not just handed to you. They are something you actively create them through your decision, your action, your efforts, and these, you know, opportunities highlights the importance of being proactive in pursuing your goal.
Very good.
Mhm.
Very good. So the nutshell of your quote of today
Mm,
is like we are the creators of our own fortune and misfortune. We are
exactly.
creating our destiny, nothing else.
Nothing
I
else.
believe always that nobody can control us, our emotions. That we need to decide whether we have to be under the control of someone else or not. someone is talking, someone is insulting and mocking us, we
mm,
have to decide we have to be insulted or not. Yeah, it's our decision. If we are falling down in the prey of others, in the insulting of others, we are disappointed or something happened, it's just because of us. We have to decide whether to be happy or unhappy. So your quote of the today is opportunities don't happen. You create them. Yeah, you
mm,
create them. Very good. Very good.
yeah.
So I wanted to, you have some assignments today, I know that. You have some
Yes, yes,
presentation as well. What
yes.
are the
The
topics? Can
successful.
I know?
It's a successful strategy, successful market strategies. I have to choose one of the firms available in the markets. Like, let's
Where
say, I chose is
IKEA,
IKEA and
carry
Carrefour.
for. I will give you the time for the presentation.
Mm,
Before
mm,
that, I wanted to discuss about our major points today.
mm,
And as we start all the time with a small concept, I want to
mm.
discuss a small concept in the entrepreneurship that is all about causation and effectuation approach. Let me write it here. I
Yes.
think now you can, yes, wait just a
Stop.
second.
Stop sharing.
You can stop sharing. Yeah,
Okay.
causation. You heard this word causation, effectuation.
Possession. Yeah. I think 1 minute. Let me
I have
put.
written here in the text box, the chat
Mm,
box I have written, this is causation and effectuation. What do you mean by causation? And what is effectuation? We say is all the time,
possession and-
there must be cause and effect relationship. There
Yes.
must be cause and effect relationships. That is very
Mm,
important.
yeah.
So similarly,
Mm,
if you're doing something, if you're choosing something, a new job, if you're choosing an MBA program, and you really wanted to start a career being an entrepreneur, like starting an educational institution, as you mentioned in my first lecture, so there must be some cause and effect relationship. Otherwise, it is futile. It's not going to be successful.
mm,
Similarly, causation means begin with end in mind.
mm.
So we are having an aim and we are following that aim with and making even our resources we are creating, we are finding our resources in matching with our goal. Yeah, got it?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. So effectuation is all about, effectuation is always start with means, which means we're having a lot of means available with us. Then we are working with these resources available to reach into a goal.
Mm,
Effectuation, we are not starting with the goal, but we are taking the available resources and preparing to the particular goal that we are deciding now. For example, you you decided to, mostly what is the situation is happening, you decide today to prepare, the biryani,
yeah.
very well biryani, right, is a mostly,
البرياني طبعا of course.
of course, the biryani. So
البرياني.
you have a plan
Mm, mm,
to prepare the biryani for the lunch today. It's today's Saturday, free day, holiday. So
mm,
biryani, it comes in your mind. Then you are going to kitchen and looking into the fridge. Okay, what all available resources are there? Yeah,
mm,
then you are taking all the ingredients and preparing for the biryani. Okay,
mm,
that is causation, which
mm,
means
mm. I
begin with
have all that.
end in mind. Begin with end in mind. We
Yeah.
have a goal, then we are going to prepare.
Mm,
But in our case, in our family case, what usually happens, I used to prepare a lot of food. Today morning, I prepared dosha, chutney, and yesterday we prepared biryani. Yeah, I used to prepare for my
that's
family.
nice. That's
Yeah,
good.
I used to get the support of my family, no doubt, but I
Mm,
used to be the lead role. So yesterday, what happened? When I went to the kitchen, I don't have anything in my mind to prepare for the evening food. Okay,
mm,
so what I done, I decided to look into the fridge, what all available resources are there. When I looked into, yeah, I'm having
mm,
tomato, onion, the things required for the biryani. Then I
mm,
thought, to prepare the biryani, which means I'm looking into the resources, then I am going for a certain certain products, certain food. So you got the difference, yeah? The causation is all about begin with end in mind, but in the effectuation, start with the means. Means means available resources. Got it?
Yes.
Yes. In the effectuation, mostly it is leveraging the contingency. Like we are having an unexpected situation happened, then we are preparing for that, we are adapting the changes. This is all about, in the both the cases, they are emphasizing the flexibility, leveraging existing resources. In the effectuation process, they're looking at the flexible things. Flexible, I'm looking into the kitchen, I'm preparing for that something, and I'm using the existing resources, leveraging the existing resources. But in the case of causation, emphasize on the planning and forecasting based on known factors. We know that these
Like
factors are available with us.
we
That's
can
only.
say also causation, even if we don't have the resources, we start to bring the resources because I have a plan what I want. So I collect all the resources to do this plan or this goal.
Very good, very good, very
For
good.
for the if how did I say it? Effectuation.
Effectuation.
Effectuation is to see that what I have resources, and then I think in a new idea or a new what I'm
Perfect.
going to do. Yeah.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. I got it. I got it. Yes. So if we talk about the same thing about your experiences being like you wanted to start an educational institution, in
Mm,
the case, you have a plan, you are forecasting the available resources,
mm.
which means you don't have every resources in your hand. You don't have.
No.
Instead, you have a plan, you are preparing for that. That is a causation approach you are following right now. Perfect.
Mm.
Now, I wanted to share the slides available. Just a second. Managing team performance. I'm just coming to the point, jumping to the point directly. See, I hope that you can see my slide.
Yes,
Managing
I see.
team performance to support the strategy. This is all about what we are looking into. We wanted to know what is the difference between the team and group. Can you
Mm.
please tell me the difference between the group and the team in simple meaning?
Okay, a team is working together side by side. They have same goals they want to achieve. For a group, it could be a group of people. Maybe not. They have. They can be follow one person, a follower for one person, or they can be they don't have a goal, let's say. Maybe they don't, like they don't be, they can be by one, the group can be one or two people, and they have no goals. They just together.
Perfect. So the best meaning of the team is together, everyone achieve more. That is a team, the simple meaning. The
Mm.
group and the team is having quite differences. Which one you will prefer? You wanted to be in a team or you wanted to be in a group?
In a team, of course.
Why?
uh, as I mentioned, a team is we can say is a one person. uh, they are one unit. They support each other. They work together. They have same goals, and they want to. They always, of course, it depends on the leader, and who give them their follow, or their wants uh, what's they wants to do in the organization, and
Very good.
that's what I feel. Yeah.
Very good. So for the
Mm,
team, it's a group of people, obviously, with a full set
mm,
of complementary skills required to complete a task or job or project.
mm,
So always they'll be looking into accomplish something. There
mm,
will be a leader, as you mentioned.
mm,
There will be a designated task for every members in the organization. I mean, every members in the team. That is all about the team. And just have a look on, there's a group and team.
mm,
Group and the team, there is a differences. In the group, we will be having the goals which is discussed in general terms in the group, okay? But in the team, it's a clear,
mm,
elevating goals drive all aspects of a team accomplishment.
mm,
But in the group, it's a very general terms are the
mm,
goals are very general, but in the team, we will be having a team accomplishment. The particular goals are very clear and precise
mm,
and straightforward. And in the roles and responsibility of the group, which is that are not always explicitly defined or developed, but in the case of a team, roles, responsibilities are very well clearly developed and discussed and informed.
mm,
Okay, so in the terms of rules are operating procedures are clearly discussed and developed to help them teamwork. So we are talking about there's a specific methods to collaborate the team members' efforts and coordinate the efforts. But in
mm,
the case of the group members interact and work is usually divided,
mm,
but yeah, work is divided between the group members. But in the
mm,
team, although the division of works are there, but they coordinately working each other, their efforts are collaborated and they work together interdependently. In the group, it is always we say is independently, but in the team, they
yes,
are working interdependently. So
yes,
that's the thing. So type of team, there are certain teams in the organization. You can see there are certain teams like they're only for problem solving. They are good as in
mm,
the problem solving. There are cross-sectional teams are there, bring together the person from different functions to work on a common task. There are virtual teams. You could see there are certain organizations where mainly the people from outside of the country, they're working as a virtual team. They're online, their presence are online,
mm,
electronically and networked computers, their presence are there in the organization. Self-managing team, this is empowered to make a decision about the planning, doing, evaluating their daily works, which means the team members who are self-managed, they don't need any supports, they don't need any kind of guidance or control over any other part of the people. They are self-managed. There's a different teams types I'm just simply discussing. So can you please tell me attributes of successful team members? Successful team. Attributes in the sense characteristics. The main characteristics you are seeing in the good and successful team.
mm. Okay. So you want the main successful characteristics for the successful team.
Yeah,
Mm. Um, as we mentioned, the what they do and the difference between the group and the team. We find these main characteristics. It's like they work together. They have same mission, same vision. They want to be they want successful for their organization. They work together for successful, not to be um, they don't want to compete with each other. They want their bond to find the right you know the it's the team is it's a word that shows that this organization successful. They work together they wants to go their goal to be achieved.
Perfect.
Mm,
Perfect. So talking about, there must be clear goals, defined goals. There must be very open and clear communication. That is very important.
mm,
Effective decision making, balanced participations. Balanced participation means we
mm,
have to include the lower level people in our decision making operations, nothing else. Effective decision making, decisions are to be taken with the consultation of all the team members, irrespective of their power in the organization. There are different employees who are power and decision making roles are very less sometimes, but in the team
mm,
we'll be asking all the consent as well as the solutions, or any kind of, we will be
mm,
asking the suggestions and recommendation from every team members. That is the attributes of
mm,
successful team. And
mm,
another one, there will be a valued diversity. Diversity will be recognized and
mm,
understand, so it will be valued. There are different types of people from different background, religion,
mm,
caste, and
mm,
different backgrounds, so different countries as well. So this diversity will be recognized in the team. Manage to call conflict.
mm,
Although conflicts are there in every organization, irrespective of its nature, size, and everything.
mm.
So conflict must be easily managed. So
Thoughts.
the
Mm,
organization, which is a successful team, is one of the important attributors. They will be able to manage the conflicts. And
mm.
positive atmosphere. We
Positive,
feel to
yes.
be a part of this team,
Mm,
and we really wanted to be a part of the team, because of this team we are wanted to come to the organization.
mm,
I don't know whether you have the similar experiences as I have. Sometime I'm really motivated to go to my workspace because of we are having a team. The
mm,
team is very fruitful rather than
mm,
our academics, rather than our professional. There are a lot of discussion which is for the personal development. There are
mm.
a lot of things which we, even I can, among our team, uh, there is a chit fund. I don't know the meaning of chit fund.
Yes.
You know that?
Chit, it's like small talk. Chit fun. It's like small talk.
No, no, no. It
Mm,
is chit fund, which means we are almost 10 people in our team.
mm.
So we contribute 1,000 dirham every month.
Fund.
Okay,
Yeah, like charity.
not charity.
Uh-huh.
And we take 1,000 dirham everyone. Okay, every month, everyone. Just imagine if you're having the 15 people, we will be having every month 15,000 dirham, right? So those
So
who are
each
in
month.
need of, each month, our team will be having 15,000 dirham. So
Mm,
those who are in need of it, they'll be getting this 15,000 dirham,
mm.
which
But
means
it's circulating for the
it's
all the
circulating. Yeah.
members.
For example, I got in the fourth month I got it
Mm,
because I'm in need of money. So
mm,
one of my friend got in the first attempt because there will be a slot. We'll be
mm,
taking
mm,
who has to get it. So
mm.
because there's a
We
very
have it
small
in my culture also. We call it silpa.
silfa.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
That is,
It's like you give. It's like what you said. It's like you give the money, borrow money, but for all of them contribute, and then it
absolutely.
comes for each one every time. Yeah, every
Perfect. The
month.
same, the same what I meant, because people are collectively contributing to the common goal of the benefits of everyone in the
Mm,
team. That's all about cooperative relationship, participative leaderships.
mm,
Participative leadership is very important for the team, successful team. As you mentioned, there must be a leader who contribute for that. So
mm,
a leader can be, leadership attributes in the team can be differ. So
mm,
the first one, role model.
mm,
There are certain leader who we consider they're the role model for us.
mm,
In certain situation, we consider they are inspired. There are certain leaders we feel they're very inspired to us.
mm,
And there are certain leaders who are enabler.
mm,
What is enabler? They help
mm,
people grow,
mm,
empower others, build teams in collaborative relationships, etc. And in the term of achiever, is all about they're focusing on the results. Okay, be persistent, discover and pursue opportunities. So in total, can you give me some examples for the role models, inspirer, an enabler, and achiever?
Mm. I have seen the from my life circulation. Let's say I have seen the vice principal for my my kids in their school. He's a very role model for the whole school. He's opening now different branches of the school. He started with one school a very short time, 2006, 16, sorry, and then it starts to grow up much, very uh, uh, successfully and very in a very fast way. And he's the leader, and all the team members, they really love him, and they work together as they're a very one as one unit, like. And then also they he's the leader, and even though he's putting another leaders for these schools, but he's really a great manager, a great leader for their schools. So I think this is he's a great role model. Mm.
Perfect. Perfect. Very good. Very good. So there are a lot of leaders who are the inspirers, enablers, achiever in the sense, they have
Mm.
only focus on results.
Mm.
They're very
Yeah.
persistent, but they'll be pursue opportunities. They'll discover. They always lead change. But the
Mm.
thing is, they're achiever. They're mostly on the goal oriented,
Mm.
goal focused. Inspire are those through the vision we feel inspired,
Mm.
we you know we
Yeah.
feel energized. There are certain managers, when we talk with them, we feel energized. There are certain
Right.
situations happened. Okay, then theoretical models and approaches, we are going to discuss some of the models and approaches. So here, the Belbin's team role theory is a very important theory. They're
Mm.
telling, introduced by the Raymond Bennett Belbin. They're talking about there are certain team roles, which is action-oriented roles are there. Under the action-oriented roles, so please have a look on this.
Yeah.
Can you make a small research on
Mm.
what is Belbin team roles?
Mm.
Rather than I'm explaining to you, it would be good
Yeah.
for you to
Yeah.
explain
Sure.
here. So I'm just
Mm.
closing this. You can just search
No
meanwhile.
problem. Mm. Mm.
3 minutes.
Just a minute. Mm.
Okay, I hope you have some idea right now about the well-being team role. Yes? I'm not able to hear. Hiba,
Yes,
are you here?
yes,
Yes.
yes,
Okay. So this well-being team roles are explaining like there are
yes.
9 important roles, the different behavior, different persons in the organization under the 3 important category. So how are these roles are contributing to the objectives of an organization? If you're
Mm,
considering there are 3 important roles: action, people, and thought oriented.
mm,
Among the 3 category, they have again divided into different peoples who are related to this role. Okay, in the team there will be 9 important these type of people. See, shaper. If you're
mm,
taking a team, there will be a shaper. Shaper is the main, those who are challenges to the team to improve.
mm,
Always they will be trying to shape the
mm,
organizational goals. There are certain people who are
mm.
put ideas into the action, completer, finisher. Even
Yes.
if you are looking into the football match or cricket,
Mm.
we will consider some people who are some captain or someone, they are the completer and finisher. I don't know whether you watch cricket in
Yes,
India.
even in
Yeah,
football, yeah.
MS Dhoni, we consider
Mm.
all the time, he's a completer and finisher.
Finisher. Mm,
Whenever the team is a crisis, he will finish. We are very
mm,
confident he will be bringing the match winning. So
mm.
there are certain people who are coordinator. If you see in your team itself, there will be people who are
Yes.
coordinator, the team worker,
Yeah.
and resource investigator. There are certain people who are looking into opportunities outside, or what
Yes.
are the other opportunities like we can bring into the organization. There are
Mm,
they are looking into the resources part. The
mm,
people who
mm,
plan the sense they're bringing new ideas and approaches. Monitor and evaluator are the people that analyze the options.
mm.
Specialists are those who provide specialized skills. So what is
Yes.
the nutshell about this well-being team rollers? In every
Yes.
organization, there are different types of people who are working under the different roles: action, people, and thought
Mm,
process oriented role. So these are the type of people. We have to bring these different people into the common goal. There must
mm.
be a unity of command and there is a unity of direction in the organization. So this is
Yes.
simple meaning of well-being T. So Abraham Maslow's need hierarchy theory, you have any information about the theory before?
Abraham Maslow. Yeah, Maslow. Uh, I know the guy for the theory. Yeah, the I didn't see. I don't know this
Okay, no problem.
self. Yeah, actualization.
This is
Maybe in
very
Arabic, I know it. I know it. Yeah,
okay. This is
yeah,
very related to the need theory. Need theory.
yeah. Need theory. Yeah,
Yeah, I can tell when Hiba
exactly.
and
Yeah, it is very related to the needs theory.
your husband comes to UAE
Mm.
first time. I don't know about whether you people
Yeah, yeah,
together
yeah. I
came
know.
or
I just understand now. Yes, yes.
you
As I
understand,
told you
right?
in Arabic, I know it. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the need.
Initially, we will be having only
Mm,
physiological needs like
mm, mm.
air, water,
Air,
food,
water. Yeah,
shelter,
shelter.
sleep, and
Mm,
clothing and reproduction.
yeah.
That's only our first needs. But
Yes.
when it comes to the second stage, when we go the first
Mm,
shelter,
mm.
sleep, and etc., then we'll think,
Yes.
yeah, we must be having, some personal security. We must be having our own
Yeah.
home, etc., employment,
Mm,
resources,
mm.
health, property. Once we got that, next, we started thinking about we must be having some intimacy, family, sense of
Yes.
connections,
Yes.
love and belongingness. We'll feel
Mm,
we next, once we got the love and belongingness, yeah, we are
mm,
not thinking about the beginning love and belonging.
mm,
First,
mm.
we are thinking about our initial basic needs,
Yeah.
then safety needs, protection, then
Mm,
third one, love and belonging. The fourth one, that is the esteem needs. That's all about recognition,
mm,
status, esteem, respect, etc. We know that there are certain countries they are, witnessed severe attacks in terms of war and etc. They are
Mm.
experiencing the war. So what they're expecting at this moment, the physiological needs. They're
Yeah,
not
of
looking
course.
at this moment
Now
love and
they need the
esteem from anyone.
physiological ones. Mm.
They don't need any love and belongingness from anyone. At this moment, they need physiological needs and safety needs. Only after
Yes.
getting this both needs, they'll be going for love and belonging and esteem needs. Finally, self-actualization. After getting everything, we're
Mm.
having something, the self-actualization need, yeah? Self-actualization need. I always believe, the rulers of this country and rulers of other country, what they are, in which position they are, they're having everything: physiological need, safety needs, love
Self-actualization.
and belonging, esteem needs. Even obviously the rulers are having the status, recognition, everything, but
Mm.
they're having something as self-actualization. That's why they're
Mm.
still working. The desire
Yes.
to become the most that one can be, that is making, reducing the grief and grievances of the poor people, deprive the people, and uplift the people, etc., in which they're getting some happiness. That is, eternal happiness, I should say, tranquility. This happiness is something very different, that is only getting after accomplishing other needs. That is called as
All other needs.
self-actualization.
Mm.
And George Adair leadership theory, they're talking about action-centered leadership. In this, they have to consider the three important circle: task, individual, and the team. Because this John Adair, as a person of leadership theorist, who is emphasizing the importance of interrelatedness of the three important factors: task, individual, and team, which
Mm.
means task must be defined, it must be planned, it must
Mm.
be properly allocated, and quality also should be controlled. But it comes to the individual needs, which means there must be a fairness and consistency. For example, Hiba is having some relatives and working in your organization. You are the leader's position you're having right now. You're giving lesser works to one of your cousin, sister, or cousin brother, and giving me the work too much. There is no fairness in that. So it is very individual, which means fairness and consistency in all the activity, all the tasks we are assigned to the people. Then finally comes to the team. So as a team, we are having the task and individual performance. So should be all the actions should be directed to the common goals of the organization. That is called as John Adair leadership theory. Okay, this picture is for you. Taxman theory of
Mm.
group development. Obviously, everyone is working in a group, no doubt. So how a group is developed? Taxman, as a person theorist who is contributing this theory, what they are talking about, from the picture, what you can understand, can you please tell me?
It's like
Take
how
your
do
time.
you?
Take your
Hmm?
time to think for the 1 minute,
Yeah.
then you can explain.
Brainstorming. mm.
And see all the pictures.
Yes, yes, it's a Tachman theory group development. It's how the group, or let's say the team, how it starts developed. It starts first from these five stages: forming, storming, norming, reforming, and adjourning. Adjourning. So forming, there are still, they don't know each other. They're team members, acquaintances, and uh, individual people. They start to knowing each other first. uh, then storming, they're still it's like a fight inside the the team, until each one who goes and be loyal to the other group, or to the other members, and they start to connect with each other, and becomes as a team member, or as a, let's say, they have same goals. And then they start norming, and they start becomes like part, they start to feel as they are part of the team. They have start to realize they have a goal, they need to achieve it, and they have concept and to work on it. And then start to performing, they're working together, they see the result, and at the end they adjourning, where they find the result, they see the goals, and how they achieved their success, and recognized the members who contribute, and others working in a team firm, in a team concept. Mm. So that's
Perfect.
what
Perfect.
tech
So
means. Yeah.
talking about the forming, this is all about every team members are like strangers. They consider each other. There will be a lot of formalities between the conversation. They works on the different rules in the organization. That's called as a forming. When it's storming, storming means it's all about, leaders, and they always show hostility. You can see in the picture, they fight each other.
Right. Mm.
Whatever they're having, the, weapon or whatever it is in their hand, they are fighting each other. Members start to communicate, but the feeling and still view themselves as an individuals rather than the part of the team. In the case of a norming means people feel part of the team, but realize that they can achieve work if they accept others' viewpoint.
Mm.
See, in the picture, what they see is
They help
both are
each other.
in both are in need of. Yes,
Mm.
if we people should feel a part of the team, and they
Mm.
realize that they can achieve work if they accept others' viewpoint. That's only the point. Yeah, I
Mm.
recently have seen one picture, similar picture, the third one, norming, one of yes, husband and wife, I think, or couple, I can say. So lovers, okay, lovers. The boy in the top of the mountain, okay, and sleeping like that, and holding the hand of his girlfriend, okay, and she is going into the deep part of the mountain, okay. She's turning
Mm.
over there, but he's catching like this, he's holding like this. But the concern is both cannot see both the side. They're only seeing the hands only. Okay?
Mm.
They only see the hands. That girl cannot see the boy face, and the
Mm.
boy cannot see the girl face or what is happening there. Okay? but they're catching like this. But at the same time, the thing is, the boy having one big stone on his backside is already over there. Okay. At the same time, he's holding the girl hand to save her. And at the same time, the girl who is down on the mountain, so she is also seeing one big snake in the cage, a small cage,
Yeah.
inside the mountain, we can see a
Yeah.
small is there. So that girl is also seeing the snake. She cannot come up, although the person is holding up. Okay.
Yes.
So both viewpoints are different. They
Yeah.
are not seeing what is happening inside, even they cannot talk, even that they cannot
Mm.
hear. So both are thinking like this: why my boyfriend cannot hold me very strongly up, but
Yeah.
the boyfriend is having the stone in his
The
backside,
stone.
is fallen down. And the boy is thinking, why this girlfriend cannot jump and come, because I'm also
Mm.
struggling here. But
Mm.
he is not knowing the snake is there, that's why she
Mm.
cannot come up very quickly. These
Mm.
two things are going simultaneously, which
Yeah.
means that they have to understand the
Yeah.
viewpoints
Yes.
each other,
Mm.
what is happening. That is, we call it
Mm.
as empathy. Empathy
Empathy.
and sympathy is both are different.
Mm.
Empathy, we are
Yeah.
trying to know, we are walking in the shoes of a person,
Yes.
then only we
Mm.
can know. And coming to the fourth stage, that's performing.
Mm.
Performing, the team works in an open and trusting atmosphere where flexibility is the key and hierarchy of little importance,
Mm.
which means, you seen the
Yeah.
relay in the athletic, I mean,
Yeah.
competition, relay is
Yeah.
there, yeah? We
Yes.
call it 4 person will be the relay, I believe,
Mm.
relay.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah,
Who
four
carries
person will be the carries the one
yeah.
stick and reach into the
Yes.
finally, that's called the
Give
relay,
it
yeah?
to the others.
I give it to the other. Similarly, in the organization, or when the people start performing, it's all together. They are sharing the stick to the next
Mm.
person in the hierarchy and reaching to the final destination. It's coming
Yes.
under the adjoining. The team conducts an assessment of the year and
Mm.
implements a plan for the transitioning roles and recognizing the members' contribution. This is all about.
Mm.
See, we will be each other appreciating other. That is a Texman's leadership theory is talking about, and groups development theory particularly. So this theory is important. This goal setting theory, they are focusing on the 5 important fundamental principles. This is clarity, challenge, complexity, commitment, and feedback. These are the vital part of all the organization we will have to undergo most of the time. And coming to expectancy theory by Victor Roms. This is one of the important theory in the group performance. You can just read it for a time being, then we will be
Mm.
explaining it.
Mm. Expectancy theory. Mm.
Yes, expectancy theory by Victor Room.
Mm. Choose
This
motivation.
is talking always is a motivation related,
Mm.
because in the team, if you want to retain the team performance very well, obviously
Mm.
we want to know what are the motivational factors for them, what
Mm.
exactly they are being motivated in the team. So in the balance they're talking about, we need to measure the value of a person attached to the given reward, which means we are giving some amount, we are giving some
Mm.
a value, or we're giving some amounts to the person who was working in the team, giving the salary or other benefits, which
Mm.
must be attached to the value the person is contributing to the organization. Balance. It can be both intrinsic and extrinsic. Extrinsic is always money, promotions,
Yeah,
time off, etc. Intrinsic, it is related to internal motivation,
yes,
sense of belongingness, sense of achievements, and sense of security of the job, etc. So, as per the Victor Room, expectancy theory is all about what is the expectation of the
yeah,
individuals who are working in the organization,
yeah,
whether this is being met or not.
yeah,
And the expectancy they're talking, person's confidence in being able to get the result expected.
yeah,
It's a purely subjective measure of individual belief in themselves, because we
mm,
also wanted to know, we have to measure the person confidence whether he will be able to get the result expected when he's working the team. Okay. And the third one is instrumentality, which means the extent to which an individual believes that the manager or organization will deliver the reward that were promised, whether this company will keep the promise what the managers has given. Because there are certain time, I'm a victim of it. Some time before, I was working in a team, we accomplished the goal, but in the initial time, the manager said, if you accomplish the particular goal that we are aiming for, you will be getting a certain extra reward for this. We didn't get it.
mm,
That is a measure to the extent to which the individual believes,
yeah,
the team members believe that how the manager organization will deliver the reward that were promised. That is totally expectancy theory by Victor Holmes. And coming to next to one, if I'm talking to you, what are the factors affecting the performance in the team?
yeah,
This is the major concept. Motivational factors affecting the different teams. Obviously, job security. Can you please tell
mm,
me, according to you,
mm,
which one is the very important motivational factors if you wanted to be in the team?
mm. Which one of these? Okay.
Yes, which one?
Um, of course, pay and benefits. That's the most important one. We all work for this. Working company policies, job security.
Very good.
Of course, job security first, and then pay benefits, company policy, mm, working conditions, relationships, um, and then status. I don't supervision. Supervision means the work super. What does that means? Status and supervision.
Okay, the supervision,
Mm.
obviously, how we are supervised by our team captain,
Of course,
leaders,
this is very important.
because relationship with our supervisors, that's all
No, so
called
I
it.
put supervision before the relationships.
Very good, very good.
Yeah,
So what about the status? Status means if we are
what,
working in this particular team, what benefit or what status you're going to receive.
what's that? What
Whether,
is my position? Let's
yeah,
say.
your position particularly.
Mm,
Okay, so I got recently a chance to be a part of a project team. They're
mm,
looking into the educational upliftment, educational journey of lower levels class students. We wanted to
mm,
do a small research on this for the
mm.
government.
So we
And
say
so,
status first. What is my
yes,
position? That's what's at first. What I'm
that is
looking
the first,
first.
yeah. So
Yeah, and then
yes, we
mm,
will be looking into our status in the company, in which
mm,
position we are. Okay,
mm.
working conditions, that's also important, yeah.
Yeah, working
So
condition, of
there are
course.
people who always says, I'm just looking into other aspects, working conditions, company
Mm,
policies, etc. No,
mm.
we cannot believe it.
No,
Only for the philosophy they speaks. As you
philosophy
mentioned, the
is
firstly, pay and benefits is very important for most of the people who
important.
join for.
Mm.
Otherwise, they have to reach in the self-actualization it. I know there are people, there are certain professors who are working with me. They're retired. They're 65 years right now. They're retired. So they're simply working. They don't have any pay and benefits. They don't looking onto.
They
Only
don't.
they wanted to engage. They
Mm.
wanted to keep the status well. Yeah,
Yes.
that's only the things right now. They're not
Mm.
looking for the job security because they are getting the government service retirement benefits. They
Mm.
are not looking to the pay and benefits. They're simply coming to the university and then working for. That's only.
Mm.
They wanted to be engaged. That's only.
Mm.
So talking about, if I give, everything is very important as a factors affecting for the motivation. Relationships important, because if you are not related to others, if you are not having the proper conducive environment, the proper relationship, obviously we
Mm.
cannot start the
Okay.
company. We cannot be retained in the company for a long term. We have
Mm.
to look into other.
Mm.
We have to jump.
Mm.
Okay. These are the different things. There are certain functions of a team member. This is very related to managing team performance, results, accountability, commitments, conflicts, and trust. Functions of a team, which means in the team, we will have to undergo all these things.
Mm.
Trust issues will be there
Mm.
because the foundation of the teamwork is all about.
It's it's like the stages of Tuckman. It's similar to Tuckman's team.
We can
It
tolerate
started with
anything.
forming, and then
We can tolerate everything in the life,
yeah.
but we cannot tolerate the trust issue among the
Trust.
family life. Trust.
Mm.
We trust our spouse and we see something which is not acceptable or beyond the trust or
Mm.
against the trust, then the relationship will be lowered. It will start lowering, reducing, not out. The conflict, the same way. Conflict requires trust, which is about engaging in the passionate debate around the issues.
Mm.
Once we are having the trust, there is no problem for the conflict. We see in the family life, there will be a lot of conflict, but finally it will be coming to an end because we know each other, we are having the proper trust each other. So out of
Mm.
the trust, the conflict doesn't have any problem. I should say, or I used to say, there must be some conflict, then only we will know the taste of the love. Yeah,
Right. Mm.
what happened the previous day, yeah, leave it. Then it will be very personal. Yeah, commitment. We used to have a always fight with my wife, but it's only lasting for 5 minutes or 6 minutes or 7 minutes. One among us should come and resolve it.
Yeah,
Resolve it.
that's the spice of life.
Absolutely,
Mm.
absolutely. The
Mm.
commitment
Mm.
is all about from the, it's required clarity, buy-in, create teams, disagree, and still committed to decisions.
Mm.
Accountability on a strong team occurs directly among the peers. Accountability, if someone is being given an autonomy or um, authority,
Uh,
that person should be given the accountability also and
mm.
responsibility. We usually say there must be a parity between authority and responsibility, authority
Mm.
and accountability. We
Mm.
says we are giving accountability, but we don't have the authority. What we can do in that? I'm accountable for completing the particular task, but I'm not authorized to do this.
Mm.
I'm not having the proper authority, autonomy to run this particular department. Then it will
Yeah.
go against, it will not go hand in hand. So
Right.
finally, it will be leading to the results. A great team always accomplish the results it set out to achieve. Okay,
Yes.
then let me share. This is SMART. You heard this word before, the SMART.
Yes.
SMART is all about specific, what all goals we are framing in the organizational setup or in the or our team members. It must be very smart, which means it must be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. Otherwise, we should not think of doing the particular things. Okay. For example, Hiba joined for this program, MBA in leadership, educational leadership, with this SMART goal, I believe. I want to give you the example once again, because
Mm,
this is specific. Your goal is very specific. You wanted
mm,
to do, get an MBA program.
mm,
It is measurable in
it
many
is.
ways. It's measurable. Okay. And you, because you're having 8 modules, you have
Mm,
to submit your assignments, have to do your projects. It's measurable. And this is attainable. Is it attainable? Yeah. If you work, obviously you will get it, no doubt. R is relevant. Relevant is all about whether it is relevant doing or not. Are you getting the benefit out of it? Whether are you able to gain the knowledge and the certification is having the value or not? So this is relevant. Time bound. So telling it's a 10 years course, a 15 years course, no, for MBA 10 and 15 years course is not acceptable. Time bound, within 8 to 1 year is going to be finished. Otherwise, I'm not ready for joining this course. I'm not ready to do that. Spend my time enough. So this is all about SMART: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. This is a combination of 5 important
yes.
parameters that's to decide our team and all. So what is MBO? Another concept in the management team performance: a management system in which the objective of an organization are agreed upon, that the management and the employees are together, which means employee and employees and management deciding and agreed upon all the objectives of organization. It's not merely fixed by the strategic leaders or the management. No, it's both the parties are agreed upon. That is MBO. There's a certain process for the MBO that we can discuss. Characters of good team members that we have already discussed it, yeah? Characteristics of effective team player.
Team player, yes.
We have
Mm.
discussed about the team, effectiveness of a team. Here it is a team
Good
member.
team member. Right. Mm.
Can you read it yourself and
Yes.
let me know which one you considered is important? Among this 9, 3 you can say. Which one is important for
Mm.
you? Ya Allah.
I think the most important one that makes the team works well, and the first treats others with respect and supportive manners. I think that's the first key for all of them.
Very good.
Because with no respect, a team will be broken. Like they will not respect others. They don't listen. They will not uh, be active. They will not be active and participate. So I think being respectful, that's the most important one.
Very good. Thank you so much. So here you can see the different pictures.
Hmm.
What these pictures are talking. The first
Yeah.
pictures, team is not going to be successful because
Hmm.
the two people are going the different direction. One is going the right and one is going the left. Boss is hanging this, the rope in one direction, and another 3 members from the team, that employees, are going in another direction. I
Yes.
mean, bringing the boss to their part, and the boss is trying to bring them his side. It's not,
Yes.
both are not going to be successful. You can see the
Yes.
second picture. The boss
Yeah.
is a super leader and he's taking the 2 people, yeah, employees under his hand.
Controlling them.
And the third one, what you see, there are certain employees who may work behind the
Hmm.
employees. Although employees are
Yes.
good, sometimes
Yes.
they may work behind it. So
Yes.
the person is having it, knife and
It's like
turning
he's a
to you. Yes,
backstabber. Hmm.
absolutely, backstabbing or, yeah, backbiting. Yes,
Hmm.
this is all about. And there are certain leaders who consider to be they are the boss in the
mm,
organization, and
mm,
others has to bow in front of him.
mm,
Yeah, there are certain people I could see even in my personal life as well. So this is
mm,
very important one. Can you, we're having remaining almost 15 minutes.
mm.
I wanted to have your presentation before winding up, since I'm
Yeah.
having the session on 11 o'clock. So I wanted to add one more thing. So a small content may be remaining from the strategy management that we will be taking anyway from the next week. So it is, I'm declaring that our first module is almost finished. Okay,
Okay.
small contents also a little bit here. Some more theories we can discuss in the next week, no problem for that. As well as we'll be discussing about your assignment questions as well. So you can just prepare, you can just present, you can make your
Mm,
presentation now, please.
okay. Mm, oops, 1 minute. Process.
Is I'm able to see that successful market strategies, IKEA and
Mm,
Carrefour.
yes. So, as I mentioned, I chose IKEA and Carrefour. So they both IKEA and Carrefour have implemented cost leadership strategy. How? By offering a wide range of products at competitive prices. They achieve cost saving through how they achieve it by efficient supply chain management, economics of scales, as we mentioned last time, and standardized products. And uh, these are the principles of how to become cost leadership. Uh, also, the innovative product offerings. By differentiation their products also. Carrefour and IKEA are known for their innovative products offering, and they cater to diverse customer needs, researching customer trends and preferences to introduce unique and high quality products that differentiate this firm in the market. So as you see in this picture, when you go to uh, IKEA or Carrefour, you will have a crucial emotional experience. And that's what is differentiates these markets from the others. You will see what you need and exactly they know what the customer needs, and they search and they do it. So you can't go anywhere, and you will get everything in this market. Also, by using Ansof's matrix, by developing, diversification, they product development, market penetration as they started. How? So, as I showed here, IKEA penetrates markets by using a strong brand name and selling cheap, high quality, standardized products.
Very good, very good.
Product, yeah, and product development. IKEA continuously they are developing a new product, and they sell it into existing markets. So you see more than 12,000 product range with 2,000 new products yearly. Okay, and also market development. IKEA finds new markets for existing products. They plan to enter developing markets soon, and in every globally. And IKEA heavily invests in technological solutions, consumer engagement to enjoy advantage over their competitors. Diversification, IKEA developing a new product to sell to new markets, and IKEA restaurants, where we see in their restaurants and children play areas and daycare within furniture retail shops can be classified as an example of diversification. When you go to IKEA, you will have an exceptional exceptional way in their restaurants, play area. They have everything, you know, like you will not go anywhere just to spend that whole day at that area. Even in Carrefour, same thing.
Yes.
As I mentioned in the ANSOF's matrix, for marketing development, so they did multi-channel marketing by using different channels such as online platforms, social media, traditional advertising. That helps Carrefour and IKEA reach wider audience and engage with customers effectively. And customer experience, as I mentioned, also by personalized services, easy shopping process after sale. Also, they build customer loyalty and drive repeat purchase. You can see by making them customer loyal, how the percentage increases for the customer experience impact wellness to be loyal, 74%, and less, you will see 40% for customer who get better experience also. So still the percentage high still. Sustainability innovatives, so both Carrefour and IKEA implemented eco-friendly practices, promoting green products, and engaging in corporate social responsibilities activities that can attract environmentally concise customers. Global expansion, as I mentioned in ANSOF's matrix, market development. So, they are globally expansion and markets, emerging markets and adapting products and strategies to local preferences can drive growth for IKEA and Carrefour.
Carrefour.
Yes.
Very good. So very good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Hiba, for presenting wonderfully on the topic assigned to you. And can I share you my screen and where you will finding a small activity for the next week? It's only a sharing your experience. That's all about, nothing more. You don't need to make a PPT. You don't need to spend for that. I was just sharing you. Oh my God.
Through my research, I find also they use also different different strategies like SWOT analysis. They use also the BCG.
Very good. BCG matrix.
Yeah, matrix. So they use different strategies in different area.
Very good, very good, very good. So this small team management activity, reflect on your experiences, the team management, with the team management, discuss how you managed the team successfully and identify the challenges you faced during the time. Just note it down in a small notebook and you can present similarly. Like when you have performed, when you have been a part of a team and how your experiences, a kind of a reflective analysis and what was your experience, particularly positive and negative. Is there any challenges? Is there any opportunities you got it? So any lessons you got it from this? Insights. exposure, everything you can discuss of 5 to 7 minutes time.
Sure.
So this is all about team management activity for the next week. You have to come up with this. So we'll be discussing the same. So before that, one model, organizational politics. We can complete this slide particularly. Organizational politics. What do you mean by organizational politics? You heard about this.
Yeah, their
Politics is being a
politics.
part of, being a part
Yeah,
of an organization,
rules.
no doubt.
Mm,
Every time, always, yeah,
mm,
always. There are a lot of political behavior, and we need to understand political skill,
mm.
internal locus of control, and external locus
Yes.
of control, etc.
Yes, this is
I don't know.
important.
Had we discussed about internal locus of control and external locus of control before?
No.
We'll discuss the next week. It's a very interesting topic. Yeah, something
Mm,
very, it's touching the personality as well. So
mm,
expectation of success, organizational antecedents. Antecedents means the factors, scarcity resources, role ambiguity, performance evaluation, because these things are talking like, for example, scarcity of resources. When we are having the resource scarcity, there can be an organizational political behavior, organizational politics, since once we don't have adequate resources, our role is ambiguous. Ambiguous means not having proper clarity. So what
mm,
we will be doing, we play our politics, we will negotiate with the management, we will speak to the management, we will be addressing our concern, we'll be
mm,
sharing our concern. Management has to address this, they have to sort it out and tackle the situations properly. So this is political behaviors, number of antecedents, political skills. Political skill means better negotiation, and better interpersonal skills when we are working in a political climate. Yeah, all the organization, there will be best politics, no doubt.
mm.
Politics, sometimes the group of people from the one region will be in a group. Yeah, then they will play
Yes.
one politics. So the people who speaks English, the people who speaks Arabic, or the people on the basis of language, on the basis of age, on the basis of or the designations, the senior level managers, they're having some group politics. The lower level employees, they're having another group politics. Here it is very less,
Yes.
very less in the UAE, because in Asian countries, we always encounter such kind of organizational politics, trade union problems and everything. So
Mm,
these all together, today's sessions, and we'll be discussing what exactly the internal and external focus of control. Have an idea, just read it.
yeah. Mhm.
Something happened to
Yes.
our life
Yes.
and we blame them. We
Yes.
blame uh,
Mm,
not us. There are certain times, my wife knows very well about it, okay?
yeah.
Why giving the examples of wife and family? Because it's more connected to us. That's why. It's on fun. I'm just sharing that. And my
Mhm.
wife used to make yeah, complaints. Something happened to her life, particularly. I know, and she knows that it's not because of me, but it's because of her. Any kind of mistake or something, but she said, because of you it happened, because of it happened. I understand it's the external locus of control, internal
Mm,
locus of control, that if anything happens to our life, we takes the role of it, we takes the super, we understand, we take the charge of it, we understand it happened because of us. The single most
we take
important reason is,
responsibility.
yeah, our actions. That's why we says we are the creators of our own fortune and misfortune, nothing else. If you believe like that, that's called as internal locus of control and external locus of control. We need to identify the people who come up with the external locus of control in the organization. They always blame the top level management, although mistakes are from this particular employee. And there are people
Yes.
who never blame the others
Mm,
on the mistake happened from their side. This is
mm,
internal and external part. So we will be coming to the discussion in detail, and we'll be winding up the strategy management module by the next week. And thank you so much, Hiba, for joining us today. Have a nice day. Bye bye. All the
bye bye.
best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Bye bye.